Good morning. It is 7:30 a.m. We are not well rested and we're here today to shoot some slide film. In a previous video, Bree and Ava shot some Velvia and Provia. Today we're going to be shooting E100 and we're gonna be pushing it, seeing what that does with it. And yeah, what is slide film exactly?
Basic process of slide film is a whole different side of film processing in general with E6 developing. And a slide film intrinsically is a positive instead of a negative, the way black and white and color are. So when you see the negatives, we'll show you, it comes out as like a small little image and then you scan that, so it's a positive.
And then you have to invert it after, right? Do you, or does the scanner does that?
No, the negative comes out as a positive, so there's no inverting, there's just a scanning of the film. And yeah, so we're gonna go shoot that.
Yeah.
So the light meter we're using to capture the perfect exposure for this area, because with slide film, it's very, very finicky. So I'm metering right where I'm gonna be shooting, and then I'll be shooting with those settings.
So I'm traveling to Iceland in 2 days and John is letting me borrow his camera. It is a Fujika GS645 and I tested it out a little bit 2 days ago and then today I'm testing it out again. It's definitely a little bit finicky. It's my first time working with a rangefinder, so I've been struggling a little bit with that, but I think that with practice I'm definitely getting better. It's cool. What I love about it is that it is so compact. It's literally smaller than my 35mm camera. So I'm trying this out. It's a little bit more compact and it's medium format, which is great. So you get really all of that high detail, crisp, assuming I can work the focus.
I put in a fresh roll of 35 in this camera, and I'm going to push mine, and Vanessa's keeping hers at stock speed.
When it comes to slide film, there's not a lot of flexibility, but we can push it up to 1 stop. So that's what we're gonna be attempting.
So you're gonna see the difference there, and if it does really look different or not.
So one thing that we do want to test out is portraits. We know we just did a video on portraits, so you can check that out. But we want to see how it looks on slide, how skin tones look, how the colors pop, if they pop. So they just informed me that for 120 film, you can actually lick right here on the end or get it wet, and then you can seal it. I didn't know that, so now you know in case you didn't.
Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to today's video on Kodak Ektachrome, which we think you should shoot more of. One final note, one of the best benefits of shooting slide film is unlike color negative, which requires scanning to get a positive image, your film comes out like a positive. So getting your negatives back on slide film is very important, because then you can admire what you shot. We'll see you in the next one.
I develop film, not feelings. Ooh, I develop film, not feelings. Ooh, I develop film, not feelings. Ooh, I develop film, not feelings.
When it comes to slide, there is a little